Wow, nothing good ever comes out of Miami-Dade, it seems like. Here we have a school board member who's been, well, former now, who's been arrested for embezzling tens of thousands of dollars from the Miami-Dade schools.
We have some breaking news right now. Former Miami-Dade School Board member under arrest and being booked into jail this morning.
Local 10's Rosh Lowe joins us live on the phone this morning with all the breaking details. And Rosh, what can you tell us about this arrest?
A pretty big deal. Lubby Narvarro, you may remember her. She was the former vice chair of the Miami-Dade School Board, and she has just been arrested. Let me tell you what the charge will be here. She's accused of stealing thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars from Miami-Dade schools. And we know how big of a deal this is with our school district needing this money for students desperately. And now you have the former vice chair of the school board charged with stealing so much money from our public schools here in Miami-Dade. We're going to get into all of the details.
We need better investigators for this kind of stuff, better regulations to make sure that school board members and other people are not siphoning funds from public schools for their own personal use.
At a news conference later this afternoon, but what I can tell you at this hour is that this money, which was supposed to go to schools, was allegedly going to Miss Navarro's personal expenses. Let me give you some background.
Well, no surprise there. Most people who are doing embezzling are doing it so that they can continue living a fat, lavish lifestyle that they deserve.
Navarro. She was appointed by former Governor Rick Scott in 2015. She was later elected in 2016, 2020. Now, in 2022, she actually stepped down. She resigned because there was a new Florida law that prohibited elected officials from working as lobbyists. The charges in question only...
Interesting. So instead of being a lawmaker or whatever, she decided to just stick with being a lobbyist.
come from 2022. So right now, the state doesn't even know, or they're not going to release at this point, what happened before then. But obviously, they did an investigation, and they were astounded, our sources tell us, that all this money, once again, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that was supposed to go to Miami-Dade public schools was allegedly going to Miss Navarro's personal expenses. So at this moment, Ms. Navarro is being transported to jail. We expect a news conference later this afternoon at the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office, and the state attorney will get into all of these details. We are told that this is a length.
Hopefully, she's put in prison for the rest of her life for this. If you're stealing public funds, you deserve to go to jail for the rest of your life, especially if you're some kind of city, state, county, or federal official.
The arrest warrant, nearly 100 pages. So they have a lot of information on Ms. Navarro. At this afternoon news conference, they're going to outline all of the details, but the bottom line here is this, okay? You have a vice chair of the Miami-Dade School Board in that position for many years, 2015 to 2022, our school district needing money for our teachers and our children, and now the state says Navarro was taking that money for herself. Much more for you on this story today.